Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, and thank you for tuning back into St. Andrew TV, a cure for your Monday blues. I am, of course, your host, Andrew, and today you're probably wondering why I am dressed so dapper. Well, there's a reason for that. This ascot tie, you're probably thinking, wow, what a stylish character he is. I'm actually going to teach you how to tie a Victorian Era Ascot tie today. So if you follow me along, I hope you enjoy.
No one on the corner has a wagon like us. Hit me on my burner prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already gonna hell, just pumping that gas. All I wanna do is and ching and take your money. All I wanna do is and ching and take your money.
Now, as I get undone here, because it is better to tie these ties with your vest undone, I'm going to give you a little bit of history. Ascot ties were the successors of the cravats that came about in the early to mid 1600s. This and many other fashionable neckties were a product from the cravats. As you can see by this picture here, ascot ties became more and more popular during the latter half of the 1800s, and it was the basis for the neckties we wear today. The only difference is, as you can see right here, both sides are the exact same, where neckties today have a smaller side and a bigger side. And now that you have a brief overview of neckties and ascot ties, let's show you how to tie it. And before we get into this would work better with an upturned collar. This one obviously, bends down. So we're gonna do the best with what we got today. But it should work nonetheless. You should be able to tuck it enough where it looks the part and it looks very distinguished, so to speak. So we're going to start with the tie around our collar, like so. And we're going to have one side longer than the other. I'm right-handed, so I'm going to use the right side as my longer piece. If you are left-handed, just use me as your mirror. So you're going to take the longer piece right here. I'm going to place it in my right hand, and I'm going to go over and place it in my left hand. And I'm going to grab the shorter piece and have it on my neck like so. And then I am going to give it a pinch when it's nice and comfortable. And this is probably the most difficult part here in a tie that's relatively easy to complete. We're going to take your longer piece now, and you're going to come up underneath everything. You're going to find the opening and bring it up through and right under your chin. Pull it all the way through until it gives you a nice snug knot, but not to the point where it is uncomfortable. At this time, the piece that you just put through the opening and the piece that you left behind should be roughly about the same length. If it's off like mine is by a ½ inch, don't worry about it, because it's all going to be kept together towards the end. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take the piece that just came through that opening and we're going to straighten it out and get it nice and tidy. Straight on the top, and it should look and lay relatively flat. And obviously you would probably be doing this in front of a mirror, but I'm doing this in front of a camera. So I might step away here in a second to straighten everything out, but I'm sure the one that you're tying at home looks fantastic. I stepped away from the mirror for a second because I noticed when I stepped away to the mirror that this was a little discombobulated of sorts, but this is what it should look like when you get it all straight and tidy. This would be your desired look. And then this is the part where you kind of fix it and make sure that it's not too uncomfortable on your neck. Make sure it's snug, but like I said, not uncomfortable. So now I'm going to go back to the mirror and tidy everything up. So naturally, when I was in front of a mirror, I cleaned myself up a little bit, but I turned my collar down. I put a tie tack in to make sure the fold stayed in place. And obviously when you put in a tie tack, you put it in the front, the underneath piece of material that is not visible, and then you put it inside your shirt to keep your knot secure. So even if you lean forward like so, it stays in place. But that is all there is to tying a Victorian era ascot tie, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I appreciate you getting this far into the video. Please leave a like if this is something that you enjoyed, or leave me a comment stating how you enjoyed it, or tell me what I should do next. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed as of late. We have jumped tremendously since they decided that 9-second clips is the new way to consume content. But for those of you who have come across one of these videos, or now one of my shorts, and you have yet to hit that subscribe button, think about doing so, because you're Daisy if you do. I made that.